smells like life. I want to show you something. See that? It's almost 70 degrees. It's the last week in December, and it's almost 70 degrees out. Blue sky, clouds. It would be a sin not to work outside today. So that's exactly what I'm doing. Welcome to another Work With Me Wednesday edition of the Modern Yeoman, where there's no music, no fancy editing. It's just me and you getting some things done, maybe doing a little bit of talking while we're at it. If you've watched the channel recently, then you know there's been a lot of talk about getting pigs in the upcoming year. And while there's still a lot of research that I need to get done in order to get ready for pigs, I know I can at least start preparing for the arrival of piglets, hopefully here within the next few months. Taking a cue from my friend Billy at Permapastures Farm, I think I'd like to keep the piglets inside one of the barn stalls, and I'm thinking this is actually going to be the barn stall that I'm going to do it in. However, as you can see, the bottom of the walls here are open. A lot of the wood has just been rotted away or is in not good shape. So what I'm going to have to do, I actually got an idea from one of my viewers and friends, Footplate Zero. I think I am going to put sheet metal down here on the lowest parts of the wall. Right here, there's a door. Eventually, I'd like to include a door right here that opens out into what is the north lean-to. Currently, there's our chicken tractor, our meat chicken tractor, and our actual tractor, both parked here in the north lean-to. But eventually, I'd like to clear those things away, put a fence around this, and have this be kind of the pig's home base once they get big enough. Cut this little wooden part off, have a door here, and be able to open the door up and allow them access to this area. First thing I'm going to want to do is start clearing things out of here. I'm currently keeping some Premier One fencing and some associated accoutrements inside, and so I'm going to move all of those things to another stall. I found this door that I think is going to be a great fit for this entryway here. I'm obviously going to need to get some hinges and some sort of bolting system to put it in place once the pigs are there, which I don't have right now. It's something I'm going to have to buy here shortly, but I at least want to make sure that it covers the doorway here, which it does, so it's perfect for that. Next thing I'm going to want to do is measure the walls that I will need to cover up. It's this one right here, and that one. This one I'll be covering up on the outside over here, so I'll probably measure the length of that gap. Next up comes the fun part, finding the right pieces of sheet metal and cutting them up. Next up, I need to dig a small trench around the edges so I can bury the bottom part of the panel in the ground. That way it won't cut the little piglets or they won't be able to sneak underneath it. I've always believed that there's something very therapeutic about shoveling up dirt or hacking away at dirt and earth and just really, if you're physically capable, of course, just really going to town on digging stuff up. It's a really good workout, but like I said, it's strangely therapeutic as well. I don't know why that is, but things are going haywire in your life or stuff seems to be going sideways and you need just a little bit of space to get away from it all. I'd suggest picking up a shovel or some sort of shoveling implement and just going crazy at digging holes. You might be surprised at how much better you feel when you're done. This is going to need to be cut. I'll come back to it. All right, well, mission accomplished for today. We have a start at the very least. As you can see, there's going to be a lot more work that needs to be done. Everything from getting some sort of bushing or foam. I'm not even sure what I'm going to use yet, but something to get these corners of the sheet metal and cover it because the pigs will be going in and out. Also, I kind of loosely covered dirt up on the bottom in these trenches, covering the sheet metal, but pigs are rooting animals, and even piglets are very quickly and easily going to be able to dig down and root under there. So I'm going to have to figure out something to make this the bottom part of this more heavy for the piglets. There's also holes, this hole in particular, that I'm going to have to fill with something, maybe bricks, I don't even know, but a lot of work to do, but at least I got started on it. Well, I think that's going to about do it for us today on this Work With Me Wednesday. It's not a perfect process, but you guys are seeing what the honest process is. It's good to have a preparation for pigs, even if we're not sure when we'll be getting them. It's good to at least start prepping for them. So I've still got a lot of work to do in there, but at least I got it started. And oftentimes that's the hardest part of any project, is getting started with it. Thanks for hanging out with me again, and until we see you guys next time, remember, as always, slowly, slowly.